have for Mr. Musonda. And the number that you'll be using is 0763 913 913. And for your advance messages, the same number is what you can use, 0763 913 and 913. But for your studio phone calls, I'll open the phone lines shortly after 10:20. Mr. Musonda, just a quick one. You mentioned something earlier about the vulnerable, the old women.
Yes.
How are you coming through to help the old women as well as your organization?
Thank you, Mr. Casey. How we are coming up, or how we are coming in to help these vulnerable and orphans. Okay. I'll start with the vulnerable and orphans. These orphans, we have just picked those who are supposed to be in school, those who are not in school, but those who are in school, we have just picked from grade 1 up to grade 7. Our goal or our aim is to, as I said, to give the required assistance to the assistance required to the vulnerable and orphans, and to help them raise the fees for their schools, those who are in school, and those who are not in school to be put back in school. As an organization, we've come up with this initiative. We'll be robbing the money on behalf of the vulnerable from the government, because the government is the motherboard of this organization. We are just the children of the government. So we'll be robbing the money on behalf of them, so that those who are in school, we start paying for them, and those who are not in school, we take them back to school, because being an orphan or being a vulnerable, it's not by choice, but the situation which is uncontrollable. That's the reason why we came up with this initiative as Shukran Community and Youth Initiative, to start helping these people.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. And
thank you.
So far, how has been the response from government in terms of lobbying for these probably assistance that you are lobbying from government? Are you getting positive response from government, the new Dawn government, you say?
Yeah, the new Dawn government, the positive is, or the response is positive. I mean, because if those who followed the speeches for our president, Mr. Againde Ichlem, each speech he always mentioned about the vulnerables and orphans. He always mentioned about the youths. So definitely the response is positive from the government. Just waiting, it's not like you start today and the process become successful today. No, it takes a process. It takes a process. So we are in a process to wait for the government to come in. That's the reason why we are here also, to invite not only the government, well wishers, and some other stakeholders to come in, so that they can support this organization, also to extend the support to the vulnerable and the orphans in the communities. Because currently, being a newly registered organization, we've got 121 vulnerable plus orphans. Who are being supported by our organization. Also, we've got 61 old-aged people who are being supported by Shukran Community and Youth Initiative. Yes. Amazing. So, now if it's supported by the government, well wishers, and some other stakeholders who extend across the country, and you have a huge number of people to be supported by Shukran Community and Youth Initiative organization.
All right. Next one, Mr. Musonda, well explained. It's like information is just at the palm of your hand. Thank you so much. And someone is very, very active with that time. We say that at shortly after 10:20, we open the phone line. So just in case you want to come through, the phone line is open for any question. You can call. But of course, 2 questions from my inbox. I've noted them down. All right. And someone was asking to say, so how much is the course, and what type of courses are you offering right now? Came to you from Messi, from Chifogo, from my inbox. And this one also, I think we can hold this one as we'll be wrapping up the program, about where you are found and your location. Okay, Frederick, thank you so much for coming through with that text. So 2 questions, you can just put them down. All right. So someone was trying to find out exactly how much is the course, where you found, and the courses that you're offering from my inbox there, Mr. Musonda. You can just hold on to that. So the number that you'll be able to use for now is 0763 913 913. Just in case there is any question that you want to ask Mr. Musonda this morning, feel free. You can call us up. This is the Mid-Morning Lounge on Rooster FM. Shukran, Community and Youth Initiative Program, offering a better for the community to ensure that the community become self-reliant. Maybe that's what Mr. Musonda is talking about today. 0763 913 and 913 is the number you are using. Of course, for your SMSs to get in them. All right, you can drop the SMSs and we'll definitely look at the SMSs. Karen, we've received your message. Of course, I'll respond to that after the program. Thank you so much. Mr. Musonda.
Yes.
Are we having classes going on right now? Let me see if I can just squeeze in one poll. We lost that one there. 0763 913 and 913 at the moment.
No, at the moment we don't have a class. This is when we are enrolling the students. We are recruiting students to start the first class, yes. So at the moment we are just recruiting, because that's when you started this program here in Ndola, so that we see the response which will come from the youths if they are willing to be part of this empowerment.
Okay.
Yes.
So for as long as you have, can I put it this way, a sizable number, then the class wins?
Yes. Okay. If we can have even 10 or up to 15, so they can start the class, because we've got lectures already who have been I can say certified by the Short Phone College.
Okay.
Yes, they are ready to start teaching at any time when we just have the class. Yes.
And these are fully trained and qualified lecturers.
Yes.
These courses.
Yes.
All right. Since we don't have anyone coming to you, but of course, let's get to our inbox. What courses are being offered at Shuk right now? Very, very much important. And how much? If you'll be able to talk about this, or maybe someone might just want to come and see how much you're charging them.
No. We'll tell them so that they can make a decision for themselves. Yes. The courses that we are currently offering as follows: business management and entrepreneurship, catering, hotel management and hospitality, cosmetology and hair plaiting. These are the courses that we are offering currently. But with time, we want to implement some more, like bricklaying, plumbing, metal fabrication, yes, block making, because these are, we want to help the youths with life skills. Yes, so those are the courses that we want to implement. But currently we are just offering business management and entrepreneurship, catering, hotel management and hospitality, cosmetology and hair plaiting.
Okay.
Yes.
When of course when we talk about all these courses that you are offering as an institution, are you now going to talk about the monies that someone is about can pay, or they'll be required to pay for them to be enrolled at your institution? Is it affordable, so to say? Is it affordable for the youth out there to just say that okay, I'm going to enroll because I know that Shukran is offering these courses?
Okay, they have to pay something.
Okay, great.
Yeah, they have to pay something, but it's just a little amount that they are paying. They have to pay a registration fee of 100 kwacha, which is that 100 kwacha is the registration. Then they get forms. When they start learning, since I've mentioned earlier that we are not the one issuing the certificate, we have affiliated. So they have to pay 200 kwacha for a genuine certificate from Short Phone College.
Okay.
Yes. Then also for practicals, because these short courses, for somebody to have an idea, they have to be doing practicals.
Right.
Yes. So if they pay 100 kwacha for registration fee, 200 for a certificate, because they are, upon completion, they are getting 2 certificates.
Okay.
Yes. And 200 kwacha for practical, the whole month.
Okay.
Which is coming to 500.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Thank you very much. And when that person probably if IKC was to pay that money, of course, get enrolled at Shukran. People say that it's a challenge for them to find a job. That paper will just will be in the house, just looking at it. Are people guaranteed when they enroll at Shukran to say that yes, I was trained with Shukran, and now I don't need to actually job hunting forever without getting a job? How easy are people going to find a job? Is it easy, or you're just going to train them and you forget about them?
Okay, on that one, Casey, it's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
And I cannot say immediately or upon completion of these courses they'll have a job. No, we don't want to give that assurance to the people. Then at the end of the day they find that they are not working. They'll backfire to us to say no, bad to be bad to station.
Yeah.
But what we encourage as Shukran Community and Youth Initiative, there's a very big difference between professional and skills. There's a very big difference. I'll give an example to my sister who is seated here. She's a teacher. You see, she's a teacher in life skills, so that a youth or a community member can become self-reliant while waiting to be posted.
Great.
Because we are even encouraging the teachers, the nurses, those who are just willing to come, who are waiting to be posted. They can learn, for example, catering. They can open a restaurant.
Yeah.
We eat every day. People eat every day. Whether there is rain, there is whatever, the dollar can go up to 50 per dollar, but we'll still be eating. If a person can open a restaurant, definitely he or she will start making money.
So what's important, what you're trying to say is what's important is to have a skill.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much for explaining that to us. All right. What's important is to have a skill. To have a skill, and that paper is what's important. It's exactly 10:30 on Rooster FM on the Mid-Morning Lounge. Let me just take a break, and of course when I come back on the other side we'll get to look at the final remarks from Mr. Bornwel, Musonda, the Executive Director, coming to you from Shukran, that is a Community and Youth Initiative, a non-governmental organization. Of course, we need to mark that non-governmental organization. We take a break. Coming up, we'll be right back on the other side just to get to see if when we can wrap it all up right here on Rooster FM.
Did you know that you can complain against a radio or television station that breaches the code of professional standards set by the Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA? Here's how. Write to the station via post, email, or fax, stating what grievances you have against the broadcast. State when the broadcast took place. State who the broadcaster was. State your name and contact details for further communication by the broadcaster. Upon communication with the station, it is expected that the station will respond to the complaint within 14 days. Where you have not received a response or have received a response within 14 days but consider the response to be inadequate, you can address your complaint to
I copy the number or I copy the
Independent Broadcasting Authority, Mass Media Complex, Ankunkata Road, PO Box 32475 Lusaka, or call 0211-250-589, or email complaints@iba.org.zm, or visit our website www.iba.org.zm.
The Independent Broadcasting Authority, promoting a pluralistic broadcasting industry in Zambia through fair, transparent, and effective regulation.
Maybe they're asking for your number.
How can I be a member of
There
the
is a global
organization?
outbreak of a new coronavirus disease that is rapidly spreading to a number of countries around the world. Common symptoms and signs include cough, fever, shortness of breath, and difficulty in breathing. In severe cases, complications including pneumonia and kidney failure may occur and possibly lead to death if left untreated. Everyone is at risk of getting this disease. The virus is spread through droplets produced during coughing or sneezing by a sick person. You can get the disease if you are in close contact with the person who has the disease or infected animals and animal products. Travel to areas affected by the outbreak is a risk to getting infected.